beats him for me, since
Yeah, that's true.
like because players have these periods where there's like they play worse, me for 3 months, or they play good, you know,
like
me
me
for 2 days.
forever.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, you have different kind of periods.
Not the good. I meant the bad.
Yeah, me for
But, oh yeah, I'm
the
amazing.
confidence.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey, go, where you at? Oh, what me?
I call it. That would be so hype though if you did that. But in any case, we're going hopefully hopefully starting this winners finals now. The players seem to be playing correctly, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that everything is fine on both ends here.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better in my opinion.
And now we finally get to see how this is going to work out against Replicant here. Oh, I actually think the Iceman could have finished the round right there and then if he would have gone for it, but with the rush there, but decides to not. Maybe he wants to save it for the second round, feeling a bit confident. Replicant though, still.
I mean, definitely at this point, I think it would be logical, especially with Rep hanging onto his rush too. I don't think Iceman wants to go into a round with no rush, whereas Rep would go in with full rush.
Yes, and now
didn't even need it.
No, and it's looking like the connection is a bit better for both players here, so we're gonna go ahead and keep moving.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah. But yeah, the Biffler didn't really work out for him there. Of course, it is a lightweight arm, so it doesn't really do that much when it goes head on against the Seeky and the grenade. Of course, the Cracker doesn't do it as well.
I was gonna say. I mean, we've got the Cracker as well, so it's just a different kind of hitbox, really. So see if it does any better.
Yeah, and Iceman hitting a solid 400 there. Oh my god, even
just
gets
too early.
Yeah, Replicant getting caught on that. The end of that explosion there for Seeky. It's now in the red as well.
Are we seeing a new meta here, or?
I mean, for others, sure, but for me, I hope not. I think this would make me sad if I go on ranked and face this kind of ribbon girl. It's one of the more toughest plays that we can see, and there we see Iceman finishing it off. And Replicant, I think he just kind of decided to give that one up in the end there. I'm not sure. Kind of losing his the motivation and stride, and the will there that we saw previously, which is a bit unfortunate because he was looking so good until just now.
Yeah, it's a shame, but we know how strong Iceman is. You can't. If I was Rep, I wouldn't feel bad, you know. No. Because I know that I'm going up against someone who's very strong, playing a very high tier character. When used correctly, is just a nightmare to fight. Really, really good.
One thing that it makes me kind of surprised though with these these ribbon girls, like especially in Europe, we have Iceman, we have Jetta, we have Maxo, you know, UK, Sweden, and France. All like super strong, and they're winning online tournaments, but I really, really want to see a ribbon girl win an offline tournament. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of ARMS, which is just surprising. So I mean,
TMO got very far in MCM.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he actually went to the finals of both MCM and the one last year. That's actually, now that I think about it, but I want the win. I want the gold for Ribbon Girl, just to see.
You do? We don't want more in the world.
No, but I want to. It's so weird because she's so strong in these online tournaments, and then we never see her actually win a tournament. So.
We used to sleep so hard on Ribbon Girl. We thought she sucked.
Yeah. Yeah,
I remember every time we were going through character select, we were like, oh, Ribbon Girl, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
she sucks.
Yeah, I remember even the one point where back in the day in Fellows in Arms, it was when Akio was still playing. He hadn't played for some month, and then he just like, I'm just gonna enter one of the Scrimps tournaments, and then he just won that one with Ribbon Girl.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that was. And then I think that was Akio's first tournament win as well. So it was just like, oh,
damn.
Yeah. It's as I said, like just seeing. I mean, if there's going to be another MCM, the UK MCM, which I really hope so. I would love to attend to that.
Yeah, there's probably like 3.
Yeah, I mean, there are rumors that there's going to be another UK ARMS Open by Nintendo I think in October too.
I think it might be in Birmingham, perhaps.
Yes, I mean, I hope we just get a word of it as soon as possible. But in that case, I would really want to see, you know, either Iceman, Maxo, or Jetta making it out, so we can actually see these online rank heroes actually doing it online, or are they? Are they?
Yeah, for sure.
Are they a
Maxo
fraud?
Is,
No?
yeah, it's all lag.
It's all the same person, really.
It's all just it's all resolves alts.
Yeah. Oh man. In any case, we're going into the second game here now between Replicant and Iceman, going on Temple Grounds. Now, Replicant going back to that first combo that he had, decides to not go for the Ice Chain there. Instead, gets the Dragon Arm, which I know that's a pretty solid pick. Ooh, doesn't.
Damn, landed.
Yeah, he was trying to.
I was not expecting that.
He was trying to stay behind the pillar there, so he wouldn't get at least grabbed from the electrocution there, but gets hit by the grenade.
It didn't matter. Iceman was coming in with the nade.
Yeah, he has a slight lead now, Replicant. So I think, just hitting so many times with the Biffler right now.
Biffler can get very stressful when you can't see.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He gets loses the Dragon Arm now, so Iceman has another chance to get back into this. Has a rush available too. If he gets another hit in, Iceman is. Yeah, maybe one more hit, then he can probably finish this. Okay, Replicant. Oh, the delayed ones. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is going either way now for both of these players.
This is last hit.
Okay, this is so tense now. Okay, Replicant takes it in the end, but that was...
I applaud Rep for winning that with that light arm.
Yeah.
That Sticky was coming straight for him and he just bonked with the project.
Yeah, that was intense. I think, especially for Replicant there, that I wouldn't say it was sloppy. It was just like, from both players, it was just such a struggle to get that damage done.
Yeah, in moments like that, you really are just so panicked and you're just praying for the best.
Yeah, and we saw this kind of earlier with a game here from Replicant 2 where he did that kind of waiting around with the rush for a bit and just like mind gaming around with it. And I'd love to see...
Yeah, he did an excellent job with that.
Yeah, okay, nice grab there from Iceman, which is really hard against the Ribbon Girl, to be honest.
Oh, so hard. They just jump out of it. They've got no time for your grabs.
Yeah, usually it's a no-go every time, but Replicant, you know, getting that one in there. And I want to stress that the Biffler is the fastest arm in the game, and if it's put on Min Min's Dragon Arm, it's, you know, it's the fastest arm in the game and more.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
And now Replicant sitting on the rush here. If he can get a bit more piece of damage here, he could probably finish this round, but Iceman is not going to let him here. He just spams those explosions. Puts Replicant in the red right now. Ooh, that was so close. He was just dodging it barely. Nice hit
I will
there.
say, Rep, in my opinion, is one of the best at utilizing walking in the game.
Yeah, that's super strong. That explosion. I thought it was going to hit Iceman there for a second.
Can you imagine? That would be so hype.
Yeah, okay, Replicant.
And a Biffler to the face again. Very good round from Rep.
Yeah, finishes it off there, and yeah, I mean, he's taking it back, and we're up to a 1-1 right now.
Yeah, we're 1-1 now.
But definitely, as you say, with the walking there, it's something that I've seen as I've been sparring a lot with Kat, who was a former member of Fellows in Arms, using that kind
R.I.P.
of... Yeah, RIP. Is actually not dashing, like the full dashing of Min Min, just walking, because Min Min has... I would say one of the fastest walking speeds in the game.
Yeah, of course. Min Min and Ninjara, we all know, are just very quick on their feet.
Yeah, and it's just, it's one of those things where we've gotten to the point in ARMS where so many players are just expecting everyone to dash around. So when people just walk, it's like they get thrown off that they don't go for the full length of a dash or like to the right or left. So
yeah, definitely.
And I mean, and it looks cool. You know.
Yeah, it's infuriating. I've had matches where I've been trying to, let's say I go double chiller Twintel and I'm trying to box left and right. They're just walking. They're just walking away from my punches, and I'm trying to catch them out. Like, oh, you're gonna walk left, and I'll punch left, and then oh no, they'll just walk away, and I feel like an idiot. I'm like, why can't I hit you? And I'm like punching. They're just walking around. I'm like, I want to quit. I just want to quit the game.
I've tried that with Springman and failed miserably, and then I was just like, oh wait, this is the wrong character to do this with. Okay, we're going back into the game right now with Mausoleum, and I don't see any changes of either player with characters nor arms. So let's get this one started here. Ooh, nice strong start here from Iceman, getting that Seeky hit in. I'm not actually sure which... I guess this would be a stage that would be in favor of Iceman. I mean, both of these characters kind of like this stage because you can fend people off.
I was gonna say I think that this is most likely in Ribbon Girl's favor. The quadruple jump over the trampoline would be beneficial if it was out, but when the tramp is out, it's pretty much just long range games.
Yeah, it becomes kind of like a cat and mouse game in this stage. Now, of course,
it's very stressful.
Yeah, and it's all about who has that health lead in the cat and mouse game, because that's the one who will take charge and be the defensive one, and the other one has to chase after them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. You get the health lead and you start walking away when it comes to Morse.
Yeah, and Iceman getting that rush of a neutral, and actually gets 180. Replicant stepping out of that. Just
that was 180?
Yep, that's...
Oh my gosh.
That's the power of Seeky, and that's... I mean, we're seeing it here. Definitely in full force from Iceman. I think...
I hate this stinking.
It is one of the more frustrating arms in the game.
It's very frustrating. And then you think you can use it too, and you can't.
Iceman really showing that he does have the skills with the arm. Even if it's homing, it's, the mobility that comes with the homing. Either, like, how are you actually moving when you're throwing out those arms? And Iceman is,
Oh, absolutely. I don't think for a minute that the Seeky is OP in any way, because I can't use it.
Yeah.
It's not an arm that you can just pick up and it'll directly just follow your opponent. It's the homing is strong, but it's not that strong. You have to be good with it. You have to be wary with it, because you can blow yourself up, be it just when it's charged or in a rush.
Yeah, and
it's dangerous.
I mean, in the game here right now from Iceman, we're seeing like a massacre. Replicant getting hit for a full 440 on the rush, and then getting hit straight afterwards. He does have a rush right now, but Iceman is in such a health lead right now. Oh! Gets cancelled as well. Oh, and the
Rep just gave up. Rep put his hands up. He's like, I can't do it anymore. Let's just take it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, and I do believe that this is a best out of 3, since we're still in winners finals here. Does say GG in the chat though, still keeping keeping it classy here.
Very good sportsmanship from all these guys.
Yes, and looking at the bracket, I think someone actually said that earlier. Who we are going to see next? I'm not sure. Maybe we are going to see. I just presume that we're going to go down into the losers bracket. We don't have too big of a bracket, but this kind of league is more about the recurring players. It's more of people gathering up points, because this is a league. So if this runs for so many weeks. So up until October, people are going to be chasing points.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice to just have these blocks of short tournaments where people are just building their points and coming back. So
yeah, but
it's been good.
Of course, anyone is free to join in whenever they want to. And by no means there's like nothing set in stone. The top 8 will be invited to an offline tournament in Scotland in October, as we mentioned. But like there are some players that have some points right now, but it would not be impossible to like join in the next one and then definitely be getting enough points to get invited. I mean,
For sure.
You're going to go up against some good players, but one also has to think about the learning aspect when going into this. Like I saw some players saying, "Oh, I'm too bad for this. I'm probably not good enough." But it's not about that. It's just like playing and having fun, and then maybe even learning something.
Yeah, definitely. I think people are way too stressed about being of a certain level when entering tournaments. But you know, for something that we've set up ourselves in the community, I think you should just go for it and learn from your mistakes, play against these high-level players.
Yeah.
It's great fun, and MLM is always an amazing place to start.
Yeah, definitely. And or Esports Scotland with the Scottish Arms.
Yeah. Or this.
Yeah, or the actual thing going on right now. We had a word also. It's actually is a best out of 5. So a replicant is not out of this yet. We have.
Oh right, sweet.
Yeah, so we're gonna go back into this. So.
We're 2-1 right now to Iceman.
Exactly, so Replicant getting another chance. He did put down his controller though, so I'm not sure of like how hyped he is for this next game, but you know, that's just like the battle of the minds there. If he wants to take this, he needs to, you know, take a step back, recharge a bit and go into this next game here.
Yeah, definitely. I actually find that I play a lot better when I haven't played for a few hours or even a day, whereas if I've really burnt myself out playing a lot and then I enter a tournament, I'm kind of just, you know, I am burnt out. I just
yeah, definitely.
I don't make very logical decisions, so taking a quick break is always a good idea.
Yeah, and I mean in long tournaments as well, like we saw at Smash and Splash, holy moly, that was, I mean, I was casting for the most part, but there were some players that were playing, they played like 2 pools like right after each other, and then, you know, finals and stuff. So there were some players that played for maybe like 4 hours, and the waiting.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that. That's
Yeah.
just incredible.
Yeah, it's just it's another set of stress that you usually don't even account for or think about.
Yeah, definitely.
But I do believe we're waiting on the stage pick, and it might actually be you, Laura. I know that you didn't want to have this.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, because I think both of the players actually left the lobby here. So we're going to go into...
It's not my responsibility. It's not me.
Oh, okay, well... Oh, kidding.
Is it you?
Yeah, you know. It might have been.
Professional commentary here from Defer.
Hey. Okay, we're going into DNA Lab, and I am the lobby host again. Hopefully, we don't see any lag shenanigans here again, though.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be alright.
Yes.
This is a very good stage for Min, so maybe Rep can run this back.
But I feel like with both of these characters and their playstyles, it's almost like they want the same thing out of stages. You know, Min, of course, wants these pillars to hide behind and get that dragon arm. But Iceman, you know, might as well jump behind those and between them to actually get a lot of ground. And, you know, the mobility to just, like, run away forever. So it's...
Yeah, that's very true.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see who takes the initiative here in the beginning. But we actually see something new from Replicant that we didn't, that we forgot to mention here. That something...
The Ice Dragon.
Yes, exactly. And now this time not with the Tribolt, with the Biffler as well. So it's kind of like adapted
Biffler's
setup.
Always a solid choice.
Yeah, and especially against
Ribbon.
especially against Ribbon, as you say. So I'm kind of liking this, because this is the setup that Replicant usually plays with. Ooh, is not able to run away from that one, but I actually think that he could be satisfied with that. Only gets hit for 200 on that rush. So
yeah, I would have been satisfied with that. That last seek he missed.
Gets away with the pillars there. Oh, misses the grab. That's actually huge. I think Iceman was kind of expecting that he would get that. Now, Replicant did not hit his rush, which puts them pretty much at equal here, but Iceman does have a rush again so soon afterwards, so...
Reps managed to get Dragon Arms, so as long as he doesn't lose
Ooh,
it.
that long-range grab, yeah, I heard that. That was way on the edge there for Replicant. Now this is a hard spot for Replicant. Iceman really chasing that setup, and the time is ticking here for Replicant. Oh! Okay, yeah, that's gonna be it. Even explosive.
That is it.
Yeah,
in my experience, Dragon has never been good against Ribbon Girl, but then Rep is a lot more skilled than me, so
yeah, he
can make it work.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of things very well there. It's all about, you know, persisting and actually keeping up with it, because he had a good first half of the round there, but then he just started to kind of lose that, you know, not nailing the rushes and things like that. So okay. Oh, there we see it again. He did like he went with the rush and then he like waits. Yeah, and he's trying to like pick out some parts of Iceman, and Iceman getting like visibly confused there. And
yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's a good technique, but maybe he's just waiting just a little bit too long.
Yeah,
he's giving Iceman a lot of time to react.
Yeah, it was almost like a double like a double take. It's like, huh? No, okay, huh?
Yeah,
huh?
Like, oh wait, what? Okay, he's got rush. I'll block. Okay.
Yeah, and then it like gets a bit overconfident in the same second, and then just gets hit. Okay. Oh, that was.
Oh, that was the most last-minute punish I've ever.
Yeah. Oh, that's my. No. Okay, it's not gonna be.
Oh, thank God that second CQ didn't hit.
Yeah, Replicant's still in this. Oh,
is that enough?
Not enough on Magic Pixel right now for Replicant. This is gonna be it for him.
Oh my God, I thought the nade was gonna get him.
Yeah, Biffler's not strong enough to get that, and now we're on the last hit here from Replicant. Can he make a comeback? No.
No. Seeky's too strong.
Seeky's too strong, and Iceman too strong. Goes into the grand finals, and I mean, Replicant not out of this yet. He still has the losers bracket to work himself through. And
very, very true.
And I mean, for at this point, I do believe that Replicant is going to be in the next match that we have up, so he's gonna get
okay,
a
interesting.
chance again.